A colleague asked this question about whether I'd be interested in blending classical music and theater. My husband was kind of just playing me different pieces. We were also thinking about the Shostakovich Piano Trio No. 2, and I ended up listening to it and I couldn't stop listening to it. It was like I saw an entire story sort of come to life in front of my eyes, and that story was about what my mom and I had been through over the preceding year and a half. No one had ever sat me down and oriented me to, here's what end-of-life caregiving is going to look like. So I figured, let me start this conversation.
I started my working career as an ICU nurse. I went to undergraduate school for that. While I was an undergrad, I studied music. I realized sort of how this project mingled in my worlds of nursing and music in this really bizarre way. All these conversations that I've had with patients over the years are happening on stage in front of me between this mother and daughter. For live musicians, it's a huge, exciting opportunity to really be understood in that way, how powerful live performance is, because recording is not the same. So it's been really exciting to have the chance to do that.
Jessica had already done quite a bit of work before she approached me and had already envisioned these 4 movements of this Shostakovich piano trio being a dance between a mother and a daughter character. Each of the movements have a very, very clear and distinct kind of emotional thread. And so I would just listen to one movement and then really, really try and identify what that emotional thread was and then try and capture that or respond to it.
There's a unit opening up next week. No! It's across the courtyard. All we have to do is no!
So The Art of Aging is 100% text that was written by the contributors. So the words that you hear as an audience member, it is 100% the words of the people who are being represented. There's something different about this kind of theater because they're real people's stories. It's very vulnerable and it's very honest, and isn't that the role of artists, to kind of ask the questions and say the things and tell the stories that maybe not everyone has the ability to say or tell or do, and it opens up a space for conversation of people's real stories.